I don't know how else to start this video, so I'm just going to say it. Dragon Quest VII starts with you, a child, on an island in the dead of night, under a rock, in a cave, with a prince who makes you promise not to tell anybody about your secret place. That is an alarming amount of Prince Andrew energy to start such a wholesome adventure. But nevertheless, I'm only joking, obviously. That's your friend Prince Kiefer. And you guys are plotting something. What? Who knows? I know who doesn't know. Maribel. Maribel's your annoying wee friend who finds you wandering around at night, and she essentially sends you to bed. But she has to, doesn't she? Because tomorrow is a very important day. Tomorrow. It's the Pilchard Harvest. Do you want to know how important the Pilchard Harvest is to the people of Pilchard Bay? You go home. Your mum and dad are lying there as if they're waiting for Santa. On top of the covers, stick straight, fully dressed, ready to rock. Now, admittedly, other people might argue that a married couple in two separate beds about a metre apart, still fully dressed, lying on top, stick straight, on top of the covers, might be signs of an unhappy marriage, but I say, don't you dare. I say very easily, don't you dare say that about Pearl and Pollock. That's the wee man's very happy mummy and daddy, who are just very excited because tomorrow is the most important day of the year for the people of Pilchard Bay.
The day of the Pilchard Harvest.
Mum, there's a weird man in our garden. Who's this guy? Excuse me, sir. See that there? That's our washing. See that there? That's our washing basket. Washer basket bath. See those are our carrots. The item shop? Oh, you just set up shop in my garden, did you? Aye, okay. Alright, what have we got? Pilchard crackers, Pilchard pie. I hope you like your Pilchards in Pilchard Bay. What if you were allergic to Pilchards in Pilchard Bay? How would you live? Cannot be sold. Pilchard sandwich, priceless, the Pilchard sandwich, mate. Everybody knows the Pilchard sandwich is priceless. Or worthless. You know, depending on what way you want to look at it. 5 gold. 5 gold to buy used children's clothes. On you go. Thank you, sir. That's not weird at all. Just selling my old used clothes to the strange man in my garden. What's wrong with that? Oh, that's a very well-behaved cat. Look at all that fish. There is a bucket of fish. That is a food bucket for that cat, and that cat is just... Oh, it's thinking about it. No, it's thinking about it. Oh, maybe, mate. Maybe. Maybe if this wee bastard would piss off, I could just steal some fish. I'm on to you, cat. You should be well behaved like myself. You know, Simon, your father and the other fishermen are real heroes. I say this every year, but I wish I'd married a fisherman when I had the chance. She wants to shag my dad. Every year she thinks about it. How it could have been. You know, it could have been her on that other bed. You know, lying 4 feet away from him, staring at the ceiling. Not under the covers. That could have been you, hen. Too late now. The mighty Captain Pollock. I want to be a captain. In another life, I was a captain. Achoo! Ah, that's no good. A sailor should be saying ahoy, not achoo. I came all the way from bloomin' Estard to train to be a fisherman, but instead of catching any fish, I went and caught this bloody cold. I'm a disgrace to sailors everywhere. Listen, sailors get sick, right? It's kind of a thing people know about sailors. Don't worry about it, mate. Alright, anyway. That's no excuse not to get any work done. Get on the boat. No wonder that wee old woman wants to get him pumped. My dad's absolutely jacked. I want to get him pumped. Look at this eyes. And he's got a cracking beard on him as well. Gotta love a good beard. Although I can't help but notice Mum did only make you half a sandwich. You know. Separate beds, half a sandwich. Rambunctious child. The signs are there. What was your name again? Maribel. Maribel. Maribel is shite at hide and seek. Maribel, mate, what are you doing? Oh, no, no. No! And I'm shite at navigating the stairs. It's not my fault, okay? When you go near them, they suck you in. For some reason. Right, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Did I weird you out by pointing to that camera? Have I even used that camera yet? Can you hear me if I point to that camera? Probably not. So I'll just point to this one instead. Get lost, will you? You're going to blow my cover. What cover, mate? You're bright orange for a start. If it isn't young Maribel, looks like I caught me a stowaway. Do you think my dad knows what keel hauling somebody is? And for you, young man, I've got a pile of potatoes that need peeling. Why can't she peel the potatoes? She's gagging to peel potatoes. One day you'll get to jump on a boat and leave this stupid island behind, at least for a little while. I know all the grown-ups say there's nothing out there except more ocean, but they're lying to us and I know it. I'll get you back for this. I'll tell everyone where you and Prince Kiefer have been sneaking off to. I mean it. Me and the prince's dirty little secret. The secret being, of course, that Prince Kiefer can't sweat. Let me ask you something, Simon. Do you have any idea what I'm going through? Not a Scooby, mate. Of course you don't. I mean, how could you? Here I am, newly married and leaving me behind a beautiful wife. I'm not sure I'd be stealing unmentionable rags from sailors, from lonely sailors that are missing their brides. You drop those rags, they're going to shatter into a million pieces. From Pilchard Bay to a starved castle, everyone's heard of the mighty Pollock. Right, I've got potatoes to peel, boss. You took your time, I've nearly finished peeling these potatoes. By the way, I couldn't help but notice you getting an earful off young Maribel. She's a spirited one, that lass. You can just say it, mate. She's an obnoxious wee cow. Well, my lad, it's almost time to set sail. I know you can't wait to taste adventure on the high seas, but you're still no more than a codling. You'd be more of a burden than a help. Oh, yeah, there's ways of wording things, you know. In the meantime, you've a very important job. You've a very important job to keep you busy, looking after your mother. Keep the old girl safe while I'm away, you hear? See, he loves her, really. Weigh the anchor, hoist the sail. He doesn't get to say that. Stupid politicians, mate. I want to say it. I want to say it. I'm going to say it. You're not the captain. My dad's the captain. My dad's the captain. Mate, I'm pretty sure you were supposed to be on that boat. Excuse me. That's no good. The sailor should be saying that to you. I came on. I know I've got a cold, mate. You can't not go on a voice just because you've got a bit of the cold. Oh, you dumpling. Absolute dumpling. Right, have I been in here yet? What's in here? Oh, this is the posh house, right? Don't mind me. Sorry, the poor kids just came in to smash everything, right? And steal all your herbs. Whatever am I going to do about Maribel? Does Maribel live here? Is Maribel one of the posh kids? I've gone to all the effort of paying a tutor. Yes. Yes, she is. What do I have to do to turn that incorrigible tomboy into a young lady worthy of calling herself the mayor's daughter? She's the mayor's daughter! That kind of explains a lot, actually. This is quite a nice, magnificent, some might say, model ship. It'd be a shame if somebody smashed it. Oh, the maid's sleeping on the job. You know what that means? Well, I'm certainly not going to tell you, because I'm not a grass. That probably just means she's overworked and underpaid. That's what that means, mate. Overworked and underpaid wee maid. Overworked, underpaid maid, that rhymes, so that means it's true. That's one of the rules. Great, just what I wanted to see. It's alright for you, you know. One day you'll... Oh, no, I think she was being sarcastic. I thought she was being nice for a change. I'm going to steal your hairband. I've probably got a head of hair under this. Under my wee link hat. Right, this house isn't really for me, okay, Maribel, but I have to admit, I absolutely adore the diorama aesthetic of this game. You just feel like you could just pick them up and place them down. Eh? Or you could just, you know, pick up Maribel, for example, and place her in the bin and get another one of your better toys and put them in here instead. No, I'm sure she'll come good. I'm sure she'll come good. She'll be fine. At the moment, she's a wee cow, but she'll come good. There you are.
Thanks.
I'm under arrest. I'd be looking everywhere for you. The king requests an audience. Mate, I'm like 12. Why does the king want to talk to a 12-year-old? See these bloody nobles, mate. Disgusting. So it is. Every last one of them. Sorry, you know the way to Esther Castle, of course? It's alright, mate. I'll just make my own way. I'll just walk. I'm just a wee child and I'll just walk all the way myself to the castle. Don't you worry about anything. You just go back to doing nothing. I don't know why I'm giving out so much. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, here comes Maribel. So you got summoned to the castle again, lucky old you. Well, guess what? I'm coming too. Is that alright with you? You know what, Maribel? No, it isn't. You could have asked. No? Listen, Buster, you got me thrown off the ship back there. You owe me. Let's get moving, Oh, I can talk to her as well. Chatting to your friends. You can talk to your travelling companions by pressing B. Oh, good. Maribel, I'm just having a laugh, hen, right? I'm really enjoying myself. I hope I'm not coming across like I hate this game. I don't need to remind you, but to get to the start from Pilchard Bay, you just need to follow the path north. And don't even think about making any detours along the way. I don't want to waste any of my valuable time sightseeing. Well, you can piss off to Estard on your own then, Maribel. Bloody hell. I take it back. I'm raging at Maribel. I think that's the wee lady that wanted to shag my dad. I hate to tell you, sir. But but she's got eyes for other men, I dare say. I think that's my favourite cat so far. It's got a wee black tail. Yeah, I like that cat. It reminds me of my rabbit. It's coloured similarly. Can I steal? No. Chest is locked tight. My wife starts grumbling and grouching at me every year when the pilchard harvest comes around. Morning, noon and night she asks me the same thing. Why didn't I become a fisherman? I know we'd be scuppered if it wasn't for those chaps, but there are other things people need besides fish, you know. Welcome to the local shop, the poor guy. Aww. You're giving him a complex, hen. He's a nice big fella. He's a nice big fella who buys sticks from children. Most people in shops, having worked in a shop, if a child came into the shop and said, I would like to sell you this stick, I'd be like, would you? Aye. And that would be the end of the transaction. But no, 5 gold pieces. And don't you let her get you down, right? Just because my dad's a big strapping stud of a man doesn't mean you don't have value. You're enough. Maybe no for her, but you're enough for somebody. Imagine that once a year, knowing it's coming. Every year. Oh, here she goes. Flicking the bean over all the fishermen. Hello, father. You're 16 years old already. If you spend your life messing around with Prince Kiefer, you'll end up like your uncle. Is my uncle a fiddler? Father, tell me true. You would know. Right, what was I supposed to do? I was getting all flustered and I was enjoying myself. Oh yeah, the king wants to see me. The king wants to see me and Maribel said not to take any detours. Well, I'll be taking some detours, Maribel. What do you think you're playing at, Simon? You know full well that this place is off limits, so don't even try it. Or I'll tell your dad she's a wee grass. And if she thinks she can endear herself to me by doing a little cute Naruto run, she's on to plums. Oh, the vibes, mate. I know I'm too old to be throwing out the word vibes, but come on, man. Oh, this place is lovely. Don't mind us, just going to see the king. That's an overworld tune, mate. That's an overworld tune. Here we go. Northwest of Pilchard Bay. Oh, so it's over there, aye. Right, well, I'm going to go this way then.
Hold on.
Ah, mate. Oh, sake, man. What about this way? Knew it. See? Maribel, mate, you need to have a bit of spirit of adventure about you. We found a chimera wing. That means there's chimeras, which is probably quite bad for us, actually. Anyway, what a slog that was. Well, here we are in the start. Right, I'm off. See you. Why? She stopped me from having fun and going places, only to just bugger off as soon as she got to where she wanted to go. No, I've made some bad decisions in my time, but I ain't no liar. This latest fine's the real deal, I swear. It's called a sizzling stone, and it's worth enough to cover all them bills I keep forgetting to pay. And then some. Come on, you've got to believe me. Never mind what it's supposedly worth. You don't even have the thing on you. No one's fool enough to take a non-existent item as payment. That's very true. That's not typically how trade works. Ah, Simon, good to see you. Perhaps you could talk some sense into your... perhaps you'd have a word with your uncle. Right, so this guy's my degenerate uncle that might be a fiddler. Hello, Uncle Fiddler, what's happening? Pike! Uncle Pike, there's a bunny girl over there. Hello. Pike won't stop banging on about something called a sizzling stone. Honestly, I wish he'd just pack it in and get himself a job. Get a job, you bum. I don't like to gossip, but it seems Prince Kiefer has been getting mixed up in some pretty dicey stuff recently. You're telling me, mate. Still, it's not his fault if you ask me. He must have fallen in with a bad crowd. Probably a ruffian from Pilchard Bay or some such. I ran into your uncle the other day, Simon. Well, I say ran into him. I had to chase him out of my garden when I found him leering at my wife through a window, so he is just a pure creep. He's a bum and a creep and a swindler. On this little island, everybody knows everybody else. It's like one big happy family. Still, sometimes it's a little sad to think we're the only island in the world and that there's nobody else out there. If we were the only island in the world and there was nobody else out there, we wouldn't call it an island, would we? Hen. No. You would just have the ocean and the land. We would never have had any use for the word island. And there are bears on the hills. Go away, will you? You mustn't disturb a lady when she's doing her makeup. You know what? That's fair. I would be alright with Maribel if she was fair. You can give out. Like, I'm in here smashing your pot, stealing your medical herbs and stuff, interrupting your pamper day. Never interrupt a lass on her pamper day. That's a huge dog. You can pet the huge dog. That is an in 10 dogs looking ass fucking dog. So it is. I swear to God, we'll go see the king in a minute, right? I'm too busy smashing stuff and having fun doing it. Pilchard pie. Pilchard pies aren't safe when I'm around. Love a good pilchard pie, so I do. I don't like to bring it up, but Pike owes us half a year's rent. He's a complete layabout, but there's something lovable about him. No, there isn't. I bet you a quid this is Pike's house. Has all the signs of Pike. Okay, no valuables, empty bottles of booze, a half-eaten bread or maybe pilchard pie. Pilchard bread, probably. He's got his unmentionables hanging for the ceiling. It probably reeks in here. Nothing in his pots. And a single gold coin. Oh, see, now I feel bad. I mean, I'm not giving him it back, but I do feel bad. You know, our Piers has been spending a rather lot of time with a certain young lady from Pilchard Bay lately. Ah, that's why Maribel's here. I think he could do better, to be honest. She seems like a headstrong little madam to me. Yeah, she's an obnoxious wee cowhen, you can just say it. You can just say it, it's fine. Don't you know that three's a crowd? Buzz off, will you? They were made for each other. Anyway, stop dicking about. I've got to go meet the king. You're having a laugh, there's no way they make you dress like that, mate. What? You can't mess with the starred guard. Number one, it rhymes, so you know it's true. And number two, if you do, they'll just give you one of those.
Ah, there you are. I reckon it must be my fault you've been called here again. Sorry about that.
So Kiefer has a plan. The grown-ups believe that this is the only island in the entire world, which is obviously a lot of bollocks. And we're going to prove it. Kiefer's been in the storerooms, raiding them, collecting things randomly, it seems, and he's found an ancient book. And he's very excited because, as far as he's concerned, the older the book is, the more important the book must be. And he's also, for lack of a better term, stolen his mum's ring, his dead mum's ring. Not really sure what the plan is there. And he has found what he describes as a bit of rubble. To me, it obviously looks like some sort of glowing golden puzzle piece. Or a bit of cheese with black mould on top of it. One of the two. The book mentions a shrine to the east, so we've to keep the king yapping, which I'm more than qualified to do. Love a good gab. While Kiefer goes to investigate the shrine, and then when we're done with the king, we've to go and meet up with him. Still no idea what the king wants to speak to us for, but I suppose we'll find out once I'm finished exploring the castle. Seed of Strength. Always give them to your main character, because you never know if you're going to end up locked one-on-one with somebody and you're going to want your main character to be the strongest one, or if you're going to be rotating party members out. Do you know who you never rotate out? The main lad, Simon. And now we have a medal album to put medals in. Where's my medal album? That's a power of medals. Hey, no. Right, I probably should go see the king.
Now, you're going to look me in the eye, and I'm going to ask you something very important. Is that clear?
So we meet the king, and the king asks us to sit down on the throne. Mate, big mistake. Big mistake. I'm the king now, Donald. It's actually really funny, because you can give the king grief and just say no to everything he asks, and he gets raging.
What? You dare to refuse a direct order from your king?
That's fair, he's the king. You don't just get to say no to the king, even if you're on the big chair. Turns out the king is very well aware of all of Kiefer's thieving, his rambunctious behaviour, which is not very kingly of him. Obviously, he's heir to the throne, and the king's not very pleased that he's not really behaving as such. So he wants us to, and I quote, talk some sense into that wretched boy. Because we are obviously such a trustworthy and upstanding citizen. So I can just go into the king's quarters, steal the king's bow tie, Steal the king's mini medal, yes. Oh, hello, I heard my father thumbing you. Has she got a wee lisp, or is she supposed to be really young? No one knoweth my silly brother better than you. I'm sure my father just wanted to... I can't talk like her without making it sound like I'm taking the piss. Do you want to have your fortune told? Look deep into my eyes, deeper, let's see what lies in your future. I saw it clear as day it was. Your destiny is to bring peace to the world. Hold on a second, that can't be right. The world's already at peace. Well, what do you know? Seems my fortune telling skills aren't what they used to be. Anyway, that'll be 5 gold coins, please. Nice hats, idiots. Seed of agility. Mate, that's a rotten banana. I know a rotten banana when I see one. That's not a seed of nothing. That's a rotten banana. Anyway, eat the rotten banana, it'll make you faster.
At last! I thought you'd never show up.
We get to the shrine, and there's a big statue, and it's holding like a cup, or a torch, or a horn, or a drinking horn, or something. And Kiefer's idea is that if we present things to the horn, or to the statue, with the horn, or the cup, or the torch, or the something, that something will happen, and the doors to the shrine will open. Nothing happens. We show the statue the book, which you probably look like an idiot showing a statue a book. We show the statue the book. Nothing. We show the statue the cheesy puzzle piece. Nothing. We show the statue Kiefer's mum's dead ring. Kiefer's mum's dead ring? That ring used to be alive. Kiefer's dead mum's ring? Nothing. We even show the statue Pike's Sizzling Stone. Kiefer bumped Pike's Sizzling Stone from him. Sizzling Stone doesn't open it either.
I borrowed the sizzling stone from your Uncle Pike, by the way. Maybe
Don't
you can
worry,
get back to him for me.
mate. Kiefer, I suspect my Uncle Pike borrowed it from somebody as well.
Sorry this turned out to be a waste of time. But you can't win 'em all, eh? Now let's get out of here.
Man, that would have been a really disappointing place to end the demo.